Okay, another quick little video here, since I wasn't able to get up to Fermilab, but you could see the tower that I showed from, from a distance. You can kind of see it. So here you go, and I don't really have a lot of time to do a lot of editing. That's the tower right there, right? Like, you see that? Wait, there it is. That's the tower right there. What does that look like to you? And by the way, here's the, here's what's inside of there. There you go. The figure 8. A Large Hadron Collider here in Chicago, right down the road from where I'm at right now. What does that look like to you? What does that look like to you? Now remember, 1972 is when the CERN came alive. 1972, ATARI was created. But everybody thinks I'm fucking crazy, and nobody's ever been able to disprove all these facts, but that's it. There it is. Look at it there. Hit again. And again. Fermilab, ATARI. Fermilab, ATARI. I mean, how much more? It's like, what more proof do you need? There it is. And there are videos, I did look, and there are videos that show tours of Fermilab. So go look them up. Go look at the tours on Fermilab. And go look up 1972 CERN. Right? Go look it up. I'll type it in right now. And then I'll type in 1972 ATARI. Sorry, I know the thing is down there, but I have to type. Let's see here. Because I don't have a whole lot of time. Because I'm here and I still got to get back over to downtown. Released in 1972. ATARI. 1972. We go over here to CERN. Geneva was selected as the site for the CERN laboratory at the third season, or session, whatever the hell. The CERN convention established financial contributions 11 March 1972. This only happened because of the event in 1972 at CERN, the unexplained event. Let's see if I can find it here. After 2 years. Anyhow, you guys can look it up. You go on CERN's website and look up 1972, and you'll see where it says that the thing came alive. That there was an unexplained event. So yeah, there's all this stuff here. Like, this is when, the CERN, and these are all pictures from 1972. Where I'm at right now. Tell me that they didn't know when they created this, when they built this, they could have made their towers look in any kind of way. In any kind of way. Right? Tell me that they didn't know. Any kind of way they could have looked. They could have built all different types of designs. (1972) ATARI. Yeah, people think I'm crazy. I was just there, like literally, like right outside here, and I was born 8 pounds 8 ounces, and CERN is a figure 8. It's a figure 8. And I was born the year that this thing came alive, and the year that the ATARI was created. By the way, I can't remember who it was, but somebody said, hey, rat, ATARI is AI rat. If you didn't know about that. Artificial intelligence, AI, and in the middle is rat backwards. R-A-T, AI rat. Created 1972. CERN came alive, and their Large Hadron Collider for Switzerland was signed. So they got the funding and everything to go through with it. And 11 March 1972. And like I said, if you go to CERN's website, oh gosh, yeah, I'm not going to do it right now, but if you go to CERN's website and you look on there and you go and look it up, you'll see on the website, you go to the year 1972, and they'll say in there that there was an unexplained spike in power of 1,000 times. They couldn't explain it. They don't know what happened. They don't know how it happened. For some reason, the machine that they've been running, you know, all of a sudden, boom, just comes alive. And everybody talks about the one in France and Switzerland. Well, there's one here in America, and guess what? This is where it started. Started here. This is it. It was this Hadron Collider. This is the one. The 1972 ATARI CERN. See, this shit is all connected. It's like, okay, so in the last man to walk on the moon, hold on. (1972). Check it out. Oh, I spelled his name wrong. But last man to walk on the moon, 1972, was Gene. Where is it? Okay. 1972. Last man to walk on the moon was Gene Cernan. Right here, astronaut. Gene Cernan was the last man to leave his footprint on the moon. CERN. C-E-R-N. And. Cernan. CERN. On Apollo 17. There was last two men to walk on the moon. 172. Apollo 17. 2 men to walk on the moon. 172. In the same year, 1972. Right? Where's my little thing there? There it is. 1972. So last man to walk on the moon. And his name was, and Gene, what else can we connect Gene to? Hold on. Sorry, I know I got to keep setting the phone down. Here we go. 1972, the first recombinant DNA. The first recombinant DNA. And what is DNA? DNA is part of your genes. 1972, that's when they discovered that they could, you know, their first recombinant DNA. Which means that they were able to, God, that whole thing could be all connected to the whole thing with the draconium. That's just insane. Changing genetics, right? Being able to take DNA and rearrange it and change it. Your genome, right there. See? Genome. 1972. People think I'm fucking crazy. 1972. Gene. 1972. CERN. 1972. CERN. 1972. And ATARI, which is also 1972, which looks just like the ATARI logo for Fermilab. And like, I can just keep going on and on and on. There is no denying that looks, and I didn't think about it until after I got there, and I was trying to wait, and as I was leaving, and I was thinking, I was like, you know what? That building looks familiar. What does that look like? And I was like, oh my fucking God, that looks just like the ATARI logo. Do you see this? This right here. See that? See that goes there, and then the one in the middle? Look. What are the odds? And like, I can keep continuing down this because all this shit is all connected. The whole thing to the entire time hack. The whole thing to, people will say we live in a simulation. Yeah, there's definitely a simulation going on. I don't know if it's just a simulation, it's natural reality with a simulation. I don't know if I'm just talking to myself in a simulation that there is nobody else and really it's just me. I don't know, because how is it fucking possible that nobody else has picked up on this. It's just not possible. These things are too easy to connect. You know, gene, the DNA, you know, and then gene CERN, and then CERN, 1970. It's like, come on, and ATARI, and then they make the logo. They make the building look like the ATARI logo. This is not a stretch. This is not like some like far off stretch. And it's all, you guys can all research it yourselves. You can look at it yourselves. And by the way, while I've been here in this little town where, you know, I talked to a couple of locals before I left over there, you know, just asking like if there's any caves or anything like that close by and stuff. And everybody around here is fucking weird. This town, everyone here is just really, really like they're just weird as shit. Now all of a sudden there's Microsoft recommends editor spelling. What? What do you mean recommends editing spelling? I don't need no editing spelling. Get the hell out of here. It's all weird, but yeah, this is. I mean, it's all, you guys can research it all for yourself. And if you go to Fermilab, and let me see here. You go to Fermilab, they tell you on their website that there is that they do tours. .gov. There it is. There it is. Let's see, are they going to show the 8? Figure 8? (1972) ATARI. Oh, this shows you the inside. Shows you whatever. Yeah, I'm fucking crazy.